wisdom. That will make us holy from everybody else, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people rejected that because a lot of people refused to, you know, stop eating pork, seafood, you know, hairlines, and so what, man. So they rejected that, and the Lord had rejected them until this day, man.
That's right.
That's all I want to say.
A lot of people refuse to stop destroying themselves, ultimately because they have adopted the ways of the wicked.
Yep.
And the way of the wicked has been instilled in them for so long that it feels like the right thing. That's why the Lord says, surely the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. All right? What makes a grown man shave his face naked? All right? When the Lord say to grow a beard on your face.
Yep.
All right? That's what identifies you as a man. All right? Babies come out bare face, and when they mature, they grow hair on their face, which identifies you as a man, okay? Why would somebody defile their temple with food that the Lord set up, with creatures that the Lord set up to cleanse the earth of filthiness? Why would you adopt those creatures to eat? Because that is what your wicked this is what these other wicked nations do, man. All right?
And also too, it said how the king is. This is the people be also, because our king, well, you know, I won't say our king, but who ruling the society now is wicked. Esau Edom. So he wicked. Therefore, all the people wicked, man. You know, they refuse to turn back to righteousness, man. I'm talking about our people, because whatever the wicked say, they believe it. They refuse to look things up, you know. You got Google for a reason. They refuse to look that up, you know, anything, man.
Yup. That's why I say if the blind lead the blind, they shall both fall into a ditch. And the Lord say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished.
God.
You know? So it doesn't matter. The Lord is not a respecter of persons. He surely will bring forth judgment in the earth, man. You know? And the scriptures say the Lord loves his judgment, man.
God.
All right? The whole reason that the Lord set this whole movie up is for judgment. You know, the best type of movies to watch is those that have a message, or you know, it got some type of moral. Like it was a deeper meaning. It wasn't just something for this is not just for the Lord's entertainment. This is for the Lord to bring forth righteous judgment in the earth, so you'll understand.
That's right.
This is what happens when those who don't have my wisdom rule. This is why I gave you this wisdom. So that shit wouldn't turn out like this. You see what happened when Edom rules? You see what happened when this nation rules, this nation rules? But the fatness of the earth, the two main characters, all right, Jacob and Esau, they were given the fatness of the earth, all right? Meaning the bulk of the resources and also the longest duration of rule. This is when Israel get the kingdom, all right? It's gonna be everlasting, forever. It's never gonna end.
That's right.
So you have to say the best for last. Righteousness is greater than wickedness. All right? But you can obtain a lot of resources with wickedness. And that's why our people, they equate gain with godliness, but they don't examine or analyze where did that gain come from? What had to happen in order for, go back to Sirach 10, what had to happen in order for a nation to obtain those resources? When you go through Genesis and you read about Jacob and how he received his resources, he worked for him, all right? And he was wise at cultivating. He was wise with multiplying. He had a fruitful seed, okay? Esau was just the opposite.
I'm gonna start at 2 since I quoted it.
Go ahead.
The Sirach 10:2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. You know? It's saying, unwise king destroy his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city should be inhabited. The power of the the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai, and due time he will sit over it one that is profitable.
Yeah, you can expound on it.
And that's us, the nation of Israel. He gonna set us up for everlasting. That's what the other heathen nation don't see that now. Like China, Russia, they think they're gonna be ruling next. They think they're gonna be the big dogs in the earth next. Once they destroy America. No, we gonna be the one next coming up, man.
That's right.
We got next, so to speak, man. You just call next on the game or something, or 21. Hey, that's us, the nation of Israel.
That's right.
And they don't see that now because we in the bottom of the bottom. We are base man now. We have no resources, so they don't see that. But hey, due time, the Lord gonna set us up. You got it.
Go ahead. I want you to get that where it say unjust because of unjust dealings.
Oh, okay. This
because the Lord is about to give us the resources. All right. It's 10 and 8.
10 and 8. Good. So what? 10 and 8. Jump down to 8. He said because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit.
So how did the so-called white man obtain his riches, his state, of his position in the earth? How did Christopher Columbus and Amerigo Vespucci, when they came to the Americas, all right, how did they come? They say his words were smoother than butter, all right? And they deceived the so-called Negroes, they deceived the so-called Native American and Seminole Indians, man. And they put those names on them, right? Savages, Go ahead, bro.
Then you had a little bit of Issachar in there too, man.
Yeah.
So it's because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right. So translated means transferred. So all these riches that these elites have stored up, all right, everything that they have obtained through their rape, deceit, all right, through their wickedness, all that's gonna be transferred, okay? We're gonna get that. But it's only gonna be transferred to those who are worthy to receive it, all right? And that's his elect, man. Because 2/3 of our people, they're not gonna turn from their ways. They've adopted those same ways of deceit, all right, that Esau Edom does in the earth, man. Go back, get yours.
I'll go back first.
Yeah, you go back to Hosea, then get yours. I want to speak to the point.
It's Hosea 4 and 7. As they were increased, so they sinned against me.
So every time that the Lord set us up, and he made us fat, all right, what do? We forsake the Lord. We forsake his laws. We went off. Go ahead, bro.
Therefore will I change their glory into shame.
So the Lord changed our glory into shame, man. All right, our women. All right, the earth. Really, the earth. Okay, because the earth is like a woman. All right, you plant seed in the earth. Yeah. So that's why you see GMOs. All right, that's our glory. It was more than just a woman and some cattle. It was our wisdom to know what to do with the woman and the cattle and the land, right? So since we're not the ones that's overseeing these resources, they have become a shame unto us. It's a shame that you're not getting the amount of nutrients that your body needs from an apple or orange, lettuce. It's a shame that you don't even have half of the resources so far as food that you even supposed to have on the market. They're not even in the marketplace, man. You still like, man, I didn't even know what this, that's what that's for. You know, we come into the knowledge of the truth and found out so much about herbs and different foods that's beneficial for this. This heals cancer. This stops nerve conditions. tumors. You know, a lot of people know it's Chick-fil-A and Popeyes, Burger King, McDonald's. You know, because that's all that's set up on every corner. Death on every corner. Go ahead, bro.
Hosea 4:8. They eat up the sin of my people, and they set their heart on their iniquity.
See? And that's what 2/3 of our people are being laughed at by Esau Edom, man. You know, especially the elites. Because it's their whole goal is to get you to go off. You see? Their whole thing is to make you be a people that the Lord is bitter about. That the Lord has is like it say in Genesis, it said repented the Lord for the creation that He had made, because it was fully set in them to do wickedness, which I'm roughly paraphrasing. That's their whole goal, is to get you to be wicked, to be like them. That's why you see our women walking around here dyeing their hair blonde, when the scriptures clearly tell you that blonde hair is leprosy. That's why you see our men walking around here feminine, you know, being like women, man. That's why I say it should be a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
Yeah, right up.
Men don't got no testicles no more, man. Men don't got no balls, man. The balls of men are in the hands of women. And then these women, they want balls too. You know?
Right.
You got men chopping their balls off trying to be like women. So all you have in this place is utter confusion. Why would the Lord not destroy this place?
That's right, huh?
Why I had a nigga I was reading a comment that he made talking about it's the job of a prophet to make you think the world is gonna end, to put that fear in you. No, it's our job to let you know that the world is finna end, to put that fear in you.
Come on.
Yeah, so you can get right. You come back to Him if you're an Israelite.
That's right. Repent.
It ain't no to make you think. It's a done deal. The Lord said He declared the end from the beginning.
See that?
What has ever started that didn't have an end?
Right.
The only thing that the Lord said don't end is righteousness, man. Righteousness endured forever. All right? So, we don't gotta scare you, because you don't gotta believe us. But guess what? We scared.
Right.
So whether you hear it or not, whether you believe it or not, we scared. So we don't want the Lord to come back and say, why you didn't tell them? I'm not gonna give a damn because you didn't believe. I'm not gonna be the one saying, Lord, well, they didn't believe. They weren't gonna believe me anyway, so that's why I didn't tell them. I don't care if you don't believe. The Lord said, what if some do not believe? Does that mean what I say is gonna happen is not gonna happen? Hell no.
That's right, huh?
If the weatherman tells you, one more point.
Go ahead.
If the weatherman tells us that it's 100% chance of rain tomorrow, right? You say, he don't know what he's talking about, you know? So you just go out the house and you put shorts on and, you know, you dress for a sunny day. And then you get smashed on. Who you gonna say? What you gonna say? You know, who you gonna say fault it is? Your own damn fault.
Right.
You didn't believe. You can't say that nobody tell me. Go ahead, bro.
What I'm saying is, so y'all not believing, we don't care if you do, because we're doing our part, getting the blood off our hands, right? The blood is upon you. So if you don't want to take heed to it, hey, bro, that's on you, man. We're gonna do what we gotta do. Like the brother said, we are scared, so we're just gonna do our part.
We and if I can add, we working out our own salvation, through fear and trembling, you know. So
Yeah. Then it said, woe unto you that don't preach the gospel. Lord set us up to preach His word, man. Whether they hell, whether they forbid, man. Hey, because ultimately, we don't give a fuck you believe it or not, man. We out here teaching the word. Lord said, prophesy to the wind, man.
That's right,
And that's what we doing, man. Hey, as long as we doing the will of the Heavenly Father, He look down on that, man.
That's right.
What it say, by the foolishness of them preaching to save them that believe, man. Because this is foolish in the eyes of the Lord, man.
That's right.
But this is our salvation here, man.
That's right.
It say, make your call to election sure, man. You know, you read Luke 22:14, man. Those that will not, it say, compare them that my house may be filled, man. You know, it said, you go to the word compare, you know, by force, by threats. And those that will not call it, bid, that should not taste of the Lord's Supper. So, hey, it's on you at the end of the day, you know?
That's right.
Man, you don't believe that all the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness, man. Because we told you.
That's right. Come.
Let him get. Who you got precept?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
This the book of Sirach, 15:1. He that feareth the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah will do good, and he that hath the knowledge of the law shall obtain her.
Right. So what's doing good? Coming out here, all right, and letting the people know that the Lord is angry, that the Lord is about to return. Repent,
That's right.
because the wrath of the Lord is upon this place.
That's right.
Feed the Lord's sheep with the good news, all right? Because it's all good news, but it's just not for everybody and for all people.
Come.
Because the destruction of this place, that's good news.
That's right.
That's right.
Because this place has to be destroyed before you can have a true paradise, all right? The wicked and the righteous can't rule together.
Go together.
Go ahead, bro.
Jumping to verse 17. Before man is life and death, and whether him like it shall be given him.
Right, man, that's the commandments. You go to read Deuteronomy, I think the 30th chapter, man. You know, whether you like the commandments, life or death, man. If you don't keep the commandments of the Lord, you're going to die. Because the wages of sin is death.
Right,
you know, and what is sin? Transgression of the law. You know, and that's life, you know. You say the commandments is a fountain of life, you know. Us keeping the law